to their next location. This place is related to the investigation. Figure out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't. Right? His gun is used. No, impossible. That were true. Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have any issue with it? If so, you should talk up with Monokuma. He said that. Then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Yeah, has he been domesticated?
That's right.
Seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been assigned to interface with each of your e-handbooks, going into the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in the individual handbook. It's possible for 2 people in a row to go through with the doors unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
There's some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Perfectly correct. So then, it means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. So it was... Girls' locker room means... Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Let me tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words...
I said the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay close attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Except nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. Managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? There's a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Got it? Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on, you're saying that's a loophole, right? But in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have had to loan it, so
Why
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest in your own damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculty, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? It'll help you understand what's going on. Came to the main hall. So what are you looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Mailbox here, something inside. E-handbook. Oh wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? Finally found them. Do you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. See the system in place where this handbook of dead students gets delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. Oh, so they can use someone else's. Go ahead and confirm it yourself. Let me turn on one of these handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Maizano. Right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now you understand, this is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Pay close attention. Yep, already said this. Borrowing someone else's, so if they were dead, you can borrow it. See, yeah, now I understand. Main hall e-handbooks.
What?
Wait, hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange, one of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it Junko's? Junko's name. Then the one that will turn on must be Leon's?
I see.
Makes sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Memory that came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey!
Now I'm...
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. And no way it would break that easily, but it did.
That's impossible!
I say it would break. It wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It won't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you.
That's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. But I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
I ask, how could that be? Leave the question hanging in the air. Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? We said it's not broken. But it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
But I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. I think so. Either way, something about it still bothers me. This will be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. We need to figure out who killed Chihiro. Exact. Not quite. Not quite. What's the door thing for? I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, I'll just talk to you. I think there's anything else here. I want to reveal Chihiro's field, but more precisely. I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack's murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
Nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Like a ghost, attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. Okay, the internet gave, yep, Genocide Jack. They killed thousands of people, but there's gotta be an urban legend. It must really be a demented psychotic kill like that. Do they really say it's the guy that does it, though? They never caught the person. I believe words mean little right now. Something like that will prove it, and I can show you. Or, wait, what? Something on the floor? We already checked this, though. Yeah, borrowing. Yeah, what? ORSA. I'm not sure what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, we've already looked at things. What else are you talking about? Am I supposed to look at them? I don't know what else you want me to look at. I don't know what you want me to look at. So I've looked through. What else do you want me to look at via Koya? I don't know. Yeah, I already say this.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, basis. Really proof. Somewhere I'd like to take you, but this will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence something like that really... hey you two. Big trouble, need your help.
I don't have time
Busy,
to
leave
play
us
with
alone.
you.
But it's emergency, emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me.
Please,
Seriously, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
because, I
But-
mean,
What emergency? What happened?
well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very
Since
strange.
it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. Suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me
Like,
repeat myself.
Didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
Come on, hurry.
Let's go.
Let's head to the dorms. Toko's room, most likely.
Such ignorance.
Toko's like some kind of emergency. Oh, yes. I click on it. What the? Oh. You talk to Hina instead. You're just too fast. So what's this emergency?
So,
What happened in the girls' locker room? We left Toko in her room so she could lay down. While we came back to check on her, you know, see how she's doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
Try talking to her ourselves. Good idea. Let's give it a shot. So go slowly and silently. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
I'm sorry? Slammed the door in my face. That means she did it! What was that? I feel like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. She bipolar? Like another personality inside of her? It's hard to leave her alone, so I tried to bust down her door. I felt like something was holding it shut, and on the other side I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Do you think the same thing as Byakuya? Do you think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Anyone who might be able to persuade her. You! You! You could ask her. To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, or press the doorbell. A few moments.
what do you want?
You're also annoying. But, Bakula!
It's Byakuya.
Sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack ever have control ever again. The door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. Nothing else we could do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise.
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
I say I don't know means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Okay, I'll stay here, keep an eye on her. Please don't leave Hina alone.
Let's go.
Let's go. Alright, wait for me. Sped away. Hey, Koya. Hurry to catch up. I talked to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. Kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Ugh, it's gonna be that back room, isn't it? Is the evidence proves was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Well... Fine, we're checking back there, because you said no before. Inside this door. It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here.
Let's go.
Like sense once you're inside. There's a ton of crap around here. So many books and files. And so much dust.
So in other
There's
words,
enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. A lamp. Desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Any problem with that lamp? It's here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Give me that coin. A ladder. Oh. Stuffed with files. I think about it. I picked one at random. Oh, you have a sharp eye. I need to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's a report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? Without telling you crossways, you might end up in for peeking at it. Without making sound, I return the file to the shelf. Wooden box. It's empty. A legitimate smudges in the dust, but it looks like there's something inside. Wonder what it was. So it was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? More. So many files.
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Like a members of the Diet or something? I mean, the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Ready to be disappeared for it. Take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? He's not kidding. Ton of thick files. You're looking through any of them. Let's give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing that any normal person would ever want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? Also, as there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Are you telling me to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. Some classified government documents, police records. There's no ordinary person, things that no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit in your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, it's just so much. How can anyone have put all this together? It's also just to show just how much power the Hope Seek truly wields, or perhaps Mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. So yes, I can't keep up with all this, it's just too unreal. What's wrong, you still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean usually? Usually? Normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? Why do you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Documents gathered there, genuine. I've reviewed them? Second, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to many variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other
I
words...
tell you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So in order to have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. It's actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. It always interests me the most for the cold case police investigation reports. Into these reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. What is this all going to do with Chihiro's death? Excellent mental exercise that solved more than a few of these cases just by reviewing these reports. Among all these reports, one of my serious favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Biko grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is a complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there's so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. Begin. There are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. First characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written on the victim's own blood. The second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust are written in blood, which is body suspended. Exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. Best part is yet to come.
Hmm.
The second characters where the victims were suspended. No one knew about the particular fact, or members of the police and other higher-ups. Because nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of the each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now if you called Chihiro's corpse. Oh god, stop showing that. I was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in
The
other
culprit
words...
isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That's right. That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. And Genocide Jack is such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around among us? Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I imagine a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what you've already seen? I just managed to ferret out a clue or two.
Such
If you
ignorance.
down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Wow, you are a really conceited piece of shit. Miyako, about the Genocide case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, I didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Handed the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I reached the page with photos for the scene of each crime had all been collected. Wow. Oh. Is that using with scissors? Wow. Ran for several pages. Harada, Tetsuhiro Honda, Shoji Kaku, Kano Issei, Takashi Koda. They're all random. Yeah, a lot of names. There's no end to it. Perfect clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At that scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, a panic. Because an eyewitness has never been come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. I have heard of that before.
So in other words...
Key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality like the kind you see on TV. Or another totally unbelievable story. This one is way more unbelievable than anything else up to now. Maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. I feel like I already know who it is.
Let's go.
A lot quicker than the last one. Here, over here. We finished our business here, haven't we? It'd be like, turn left without another herd. Hurry out of the library to catch up. This is where we part ways. I have some things to need to take care of before the class trial. Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time
Come
to
on,
play
enough
with
of your
you.
annoying misapprehensions. You really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
He is gone. If they'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. And it felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncover some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. That murderous fiend. Is one of us. But who is it? I try to out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I checked the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. Find everything I can. Oh man, it's hot. Hot. Oh, I have to go back and look at the crime scene again. Oh. Let's start with the boys' locker room. It'll be different. Fumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another set increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I can't reveal that just yet.
That's it.
But I guarantee
I'm
that what
sure
I
of
found
it.
will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Yeah, Miss Lundenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really, what'd she see?
Well,
Just tell me, it's like when a
would
girl bullies the
seem-
girl she likes, right? Right? See, where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm, she's there, but at the same time not there. What's it gonna be? I doubt there's anything in here, really. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Yeah, it doesn't... there's a stain on the floor. Strange stain. What is it? I really don't think there's anything else in here. I think that's a stain. I'm gonna go back in here. Is that what I like? I don't know what else I'm supposed to look at. Okay, have you made any progress in your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However,
I take going, something unrelated to take care of. Something besides investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about, just concentrate on the murder. But,
so then.
there we go, let me give you one piece of advice. To examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing, you might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it, I'll be praying for your success. That Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take a look at the body then. Chihiro's handbook is missing? It's definitely worth worrying about. Chihiro's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So I should examine the body one more time. I should sit thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Before I give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her in a rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug. Oh, the plug that was missing from the archives room. Is there a rope at all? The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. There isn't any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the genocide file, something's just not quite right. What does this all mean? Status. Because they were killed with scissors, she was killed with a dumbbell. Most likely to tie all these mysteries together, so the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. Yeah, there's a certain place you need to revisit, look over again. Plus, it might help look at the Genocide Jet case file one more time. Oh, there's nowhere to check.
Damn.
She's present here was especially weak, her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Did it real complex with being weak. Yeah, I remember that. I've already seen this stuff. This sensitive is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't quite... Oh, they switched the posters. Poster of a popular boy band. Yeah, the woman poster was in the boys' locker room. This probably wasn't the girls. Poster of a compressed swimsuit model. Those have been switched, but they were... Why? What is there anyone here? Just next someone knows a little more about locker rooms. Ask her again? I'll tell you the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
She's used it every day since it's opened up. Since Hina used it together. Okay, let me ask you something. Do you think the posts in the boys' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I'm really paying attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that bothers me about the locker room. See, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee, and down a glass of it after exercising. And the other day I spilled some of the carpet in the girls' locker room. I left it stained. The carpets were switched. So you stain the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed earlier the stains disappeared. I only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with? Oh. That means the stain has been changed. Why did they switch the posters and the carpet? No, I already saw that. Oh. Let's go back in there, because that coffee stain is not related. Because instead of the coffee stain, it's now on the carpet in here. What is it? Oh, you already saw that then. Go to the archives. Oh, it's around here somewhere. It's gone. Someone take it out of the archive. But the only one who could do something like that. Getting me by Kaya. Oh. And the case file is now missing. Wait, what? Oh. Thick layer of dust. Light won't turn on. Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. Lamp's cord is long enough to reach the outlet from here. I saw it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. Because it's the extension cord, which was used to murder Chihiro. Wonder if... They said the warehouse. Right, look there. I need to talk to Hina. I mean, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out. She just keeps mumbling about Genocide Jack. Left her there. You left her? My head was still swimming and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. Something I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? But Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should try to spend more time with her. Come think of it, who did spend time with?
Well...
She's a little bit strange, didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It's like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. Said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. It wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? And if she talked to the boys all the time, is it kinda weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally be fine with the opposite sex? Wait, maybe she's used to guys spoiling her. The law says can't judge a book by its cover, right? Think so. Never really saw her as that kind of girl. Oh, I guess there's really nothing else to do. Warehouse. Let's see. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It is absolutely everything one might need to fill up a full life. From food, clothes, to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. That is either, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I know you're gonna ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you, and you only you.
Actually,
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
indeed.
That's right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
Yes,
Soon she
indeed.
was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it appears she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken her rule, none of this would ever happened. Get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. I mean, the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting. You remember where to meet. Please go through the red door on the first...
Let's try it, or it's about to begin. It was right through there. Well, that'll be for next time, because I don't have time for another one. The next time will be the class trial for Chihiro. See you next time.